Just so we're clear, let me say it. AI will be used to kill you. I don't know if you've seen the news stories about police using generative AI to create fake evidence for drug busts, or if you've taken the time to learn about Israel's Project Lavender, which uses AI to mark and target Palestinians to be slaughtered in Gaza.
Palantir is here to disrupt and make the institutions we partner with the very best in the world.
Palantir kills Palestinians with their AI and technology.
To scare enemies and
on occasion kill them.
Killing my family in Palestine.
Yeah. Mostly terrorists, that's true.
Our product is used on occasion to kill people.
Or how the White House has been using generative AI to serve the whims of their bloodthirsty white supremacist propaganda. But things aren't going well in this particular department. But luckily you've come across my propaganda, which isn't that, because my propaganda is trying to get you to believe something else, and that is that AI will be used to kill you. And even if it doesn't kill you, it might convince you to do the job yourself, because more and more people, including teenagers, are using ChatGPT to reinforce their suicidal tendencies, with ChatGPT gladly egging them on.
I do still think there are going to be some really strange or scary moments. The fact that, like, so far the technology has not produced a really scary giant risk doesn't mean it never will. But I expect some really bad stuff to happen because of the technology, which also has happened with previous technologies. And I think
all the way back to fire.
Yeah.
Sure, for some people, generative AI might have started out as some novelty. Oh look, I can produce videos of Will Smith eating spaghetti sloppy style. But it doesn't take long for that to quickly turn into, oh look, I can produce Taylor Swift porn. Or put words into the mouths of dead victims of school shootings.
Great question. I believe in a mix of stronger gun control laws, mental health support, and community engagement.
It's become rapidly apparent that this technology was not first and foremost going to be used for healthcare or science or make anyone's lives better. No, instead it was going to be used first and foremost to annoy the shit out of you. Make you learn about a whole subsect of irritating worms whose amygdala are so badly damaged that this generative AI technology renders them seemingly bonkers. Now, I grew up in Montana, which at the time had a horrible meth epidemic, so I constantly saw the Not Even Once billboard campaign with their slew of raw and often f***ed up images depicting the grim aspects of meth addiction. And I'm starting to think we need these for AI. I'm not even joking. People are absolutely cooking their brains with this dog shit. Look, it's public knowledge that AI is used by companies like United Healthcare to fraudulently deny you healthcare. And it turned out a lot of people were upset about that. It's almost like AI is being used to kill you. And listen, you've seen jobs being lost to AI. You know it's happening.
According to a jobs report, so far in 2025, more than 10,000 jobs nationwide have been lost to AI. Oracle announced Thursday it plans to cut 254 workers in Redwood City, Santa Clara, and Pleasanton. This latest round of layoffs comes after the company already eliminated 289 jobs in August. On Tuesday, Salesforce announced it will lay off 262 workers from its San Francisco headquarters. It comes just days after CEO Mark Benioff praised AI for allowing them to cut 4,000 customer support jobs. Meantime, Santa Clara-based Intel is in the process of reducing its workforce by 25% before the year is up.
And though there's a lot of people who are in denial about it, I'm looking at you, vibe coding AI bros, often saying things like,
AI can never replace workers because AI is nowhere near good enough to do a job of the human accurately.
And I have some news for you. The people running these companies who plan to replace you with AI do not care about how good or operational the AI is. They care about how cheap the AI is. Some people act like these companies are sitting around in boardrooms like,
well, we simply want to give a good and workable service to our customers.
They're not doing that. You might think your precious overinflated $200,000 salary coding job is safe from AI, but I think you'll learn soon enough that they aren't interested in producing a good, well-oiled working product. They're interested in getting rid of that salary of yours in exchange for something that doesn't have a salary, and more importantly, won't ever ask for workers' rights or try to unionize. If that means a shittier product, then so be it. Because what these corporations care about is turning a profit, accumulating capital, and maybe killing you along the way. That too. Because AI won't just be used to replace you. AI will be used to falsely incriminate you. It'll be used to slander you, undermine you.
Robin Williams died in 2014, but with artificial intelligence, fans are digitally resurrecting the star.
Hey, one without TikTok. How will I know if I'm happy without 247 strangers validating my breakfast?
AI will be used to spy on you. It'll be used to, yeah, still obviously annoy the shit out of you, that's a given. But please listen to me when I say this. AI will be used to kill you. And anyone who is staunchly pro-generative AI is susceptible to supporting that whether they know it or not. And it's happened before. The same way the Italian fascists utilized futurism as an art form to propagate their genocidal fantasies. Today's fascists are using generative AI. It's starting to feel like there's no other purpose for generative AI other than to enable the least creative dregs of society to have a simple and mindless way of spreading their hate. When Israel implements AI in their genocide against Palestinians with the full support and backing of the United States government and corporations like Palantir, with its eerie freakish overlord Peter Thiel, who's currently working with the US military and government to use AI to keep track of and document the political activity of US citizens. Do you think that same technology they use to genocide Palestinians won't be used against you in the future? Do you think you're immune to the full might of the US military-industrial complex? I wouldn't be so sure. These are war crimes being committed. And if we've learned anything since Israel started that genocide, it's that if what Israel is doing to Gaza isn't considered war crimes by the Western governments who have stood idly by and allowed it to happen, supporting it, encouraging it, while thousands and thousands of helpless and innocent people are targeted for genocide, then what those governments are willing to do to clamp down on dissent on their own soil is clear. This is the bar of control they want for the future, to reassign not only the definition of oppression and genocide, but also the permissible methods of extermination, such as how AI will be used to kill you.
Revealing that it takes that AI technology and uses it to target humans based on things like their social media, their contacts, movements, and how many times they change their SIM cards. Plus 972 and local calls say that they base their reporting on 6 sources, all from the Israeli military. What their story makes clear is that the taking of innocent Palestinian lives is not a flaw in the technology, it is a feature.
And as this AI bubble begins to burst, and let's be real, it's happening, these techno-fascists will try as hard as they can to keep a grasp on the technology. They will enforce it. They won't just let it go. One day you'll be making SpongeBob 9/11 memes, and the next day you'll be doing your mandatory daily Patriot check talking to your fascist government's AI app, which decides if you're a good little citizen, or if you're instead suitable for gas chambers and firing squads. And that's when you'll truly and finally realize that AI will be used to kill you.